Yeah. Kieran trying hard not to say so, guys, to intro the video. So, guys. So, guys. We are in. What's the name of the venue?
Connection Live.
Connection Live in Hull. This is a really good venue, this. I've been here a few times now with PCA for first times events. First time coming here for a universe. So we have the PCA universe this weekend. Now we have two athletes on stage. Well, we have two athletes on stage in PCA. We also have Ryan, who is competing tomorrow at UK DFBA. So we'll drip feed a little bit of his stuff and what's going on with him. But in terms of the team here at Hull, we've got Izzie in juniors. Now, Izzie, as you will know from the vlog last week when we done Ireland, she came second up against a very competitive juniors lineup. And that was the regional qualifier for this show. So we just wanted to do that as kind of a warm-up. For her, in terms of the last week, leading from her second place into today, we've had like the dream scenario really, in a sense that we've been able to pull out all not all expenditure. She's obviously had to walk from place to place, but we've pulled all her cardio out. She's not been doing any sort of significant step count. We've started to reverse diet her, so obviously getting her baseline calories up about 300-400 a day. That puts her in a position where we're already just starting to wash away that fatigue, freshen her up. Her legs look fuller, she looks fuller in general. She's struggled a little bit mentally with not like killing herself, I think it's safe to say. Just a little bit, a few little stressful moments. I think as an athlete, a lot of the time, there's like the tendency to feel as though you've got to be hammering yourself all the time. So and for Izzie, it was a relatively straightforward prep anyway. We never had to really do anything too drastic to get her in shape. But when you go from like every day trying to pull off a little bit more to suddenly the work is done, it can be a little bit of a head fuck for athletes. So we've had to kind of try and calm her a little bit. But I'm just taking a look over her now, first time in person since last weekend, and it's night and day. And I think this just demonstrates the importance of actually just bringing down that fatigue, pulling down expenditure and freshening up, because she just looks fresher. It's hard to even explain, but she just looks fresher, fuller, drier, rounder muscle bellies. So I think she's gonna already blow last week out of the park. So that's Izzie. And then we've got Dave, Masters over 40 bodybuilder. Dave's just taken a 2-year off season for about 18. How long's your off season, Dave? For 18 months. 18 months. Yeah. 18 months, and he is 16 pounds today heavier than his last stage weight. In season 2022, we took a second in 2 rows, second in PCA. In a good season. We took some time away from the stage to grow. He's 16 pounds heavier to this day, and he's probably a good 5 or 6 pounds tighter. Like, the guy is tracing paper, see-through. So we're talking 20 plus pounds of tissue for a 40 plus masters bodybuilder. Like, anyone who says you can't gain tissue at this age, this is a demonstration that you absolutely can. We've improved in all the areas that we need to improve on, so it's going to be a really, really good showing for these guys. So I'm very, very much looking forward to getting into it. We've got the regional today, which is the qualifier. Izzie's already qualified, but we thought we'd do the regional because it's just more stage time. Hopefully Dave gets his qualification today, and then we've got the universe tomorrow. So we're going to take you through it. We've got Steve Panel Lens as always. Some of the gang's here. It's going to be a good weekend. Let's go.
In 4th place today, athlete number 160, Michael. In 3rd place, athlete 164, Wojtek. In 2nd place, athlete number 151, David. Which means your winner is athlete 161, Nadir.
And gentlemen, can we have a final pose of your choice?
Do it online. I was just trying to take my stuff. Yeah, well done, mate. I'll do it online.
I know you wanted to win. It's the same geezer again.
It's the same guy again.
Nah, mate, you look really good at it.
Yeah.
I'll show you all the pictures and stuff, videos, and
Send
you
it
look
on.
incredible. Oh, mate, your condition was the best out there by a long shot. You made so many improvements the last time, it's crazy. But no, mate, really, you just got beaten by the same geezer. We can't complain because he's bigger and he's also in shape. I should imagine it was probably close. So your condition was the best out there. Good, mate, you cool? Chill? Yeah? How'd the Harrow go down?
So chill. Good.
Izzie's excited because in the first show last week, she got Haribo and she didn't get to have any Haribo.
Yeah, he was like, make sure you've got your Haribo with you. So I made sure I had my Haribo with me. I was really excited to have my Haribo, and I didn't get any Haribo.
We didn't need any. I lured her into a false sense of security, feeling as though she was going to get that sugar, and she didn't get it. And today she got 5 Haribo, so ecstatic.
Buzzing. Worth the prep.
Worth the prep. Worth the entire prep and 5 Haribo.
Got to be a gold coming somewhere, surely.
Yeah, I reckon we'll get one this season, mate. Good chance next week on FM.
You reckon, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
East
mate.
Anglian
As long as
as well.
that geezer don't turn up again.
Oh, yeah.
I just saying Charlie might have just assassinated him. It's the same bloke who beat Dave 2 years ago. But what I was saying to Dave is that the gap's been bridged significantly. He was 16 pounds. Well, what he said, he was a lot heavy, maybe 20 pounds of added muscle, and you could see the added muscle. Really, really good. Really happy. Obviously, we want to win, but it's one of those where, like I was just saying to Dave a minute ago, we're not looking at this from a place of we have 0 complaints, because when someone comes in like, you know, in condition, and they're also like he just carried a lot more muscle, you can't complain with that. It's the better bodybuilder won on the day. But we have a long season. We've obviously got tomorrow. We're going to push a little bit more fullness through the evening tonight. Now Dave's going to have an off-plan meal, burger and chips. Yes. Lots of sodium, lots of fluid. Just fill him up. I told him just to eat as much as he can. He's absolutely peeled, so we're not going to get any issues there with softening off. Then we'll have a look at him in the morning, and then we've got the Universe tomorrow. And then after that, we've got quite a few shows this season.
Yeah.
We've got NFM, we've got another PCA, East Anglia, it's very close to home. We've said we've had a big target of doing that East Anglia for a couple of years now, since the last time he stepped off stage. So we've got plenty of opportunities to try and get that win. As in the last show season 2 years ago, we got quite a few second places, didn't we?
We did.
So it's like we're trying to get that gold.
100%.
But yeah, happy with that today. You know, you done well, looked phenomenal, and all you can do is focus on improving from season to season. And I think it's fair to say you did, mate. So
Yeah, I'm totally happy. Like that 18-month off season that we've done, you know, that put on a significant amount of muscle, like much more than I ever anticipated, to be fair.
Yeah.
And I think that has put me in a really positive place for this season. So
yeah, definitely.
I'm definitely excited for the British. Yeah. Just
I'm more excited to go get a burger and chips today.
definitely, yeah. Off-plan meal, like, I can't wait.
Well, mate. Happy days. So Izzie's going to be on in probably around about 15-20 minutes. Going to start getting pumped up in a minute. We've got a few wellness classes, and then she's on. She's looking absolutely perfect. Really, really good. Much fuller than Ireland. Still just as dry. So yeah, she's going to look good.
athlete number 234, Jessica, with just 1 point separating these two ladies, holding hands. In second place, athlete number 231, Izzie, which means your winner, number 237, is Victoria.
And ladies, can we have a...
You get your cream of rice?
I did. I went, as soon as it was done, he brought us over. I was like, my boyfriend really wants some cream of rice. And I was like, Charlie, and you weren't looking, but I couldn't really shout any louder. I went with the party rings on, because I haven't tried them.
Put it back. I'm more of like a chocolate man myself.
Well, it's fine. Hopefully I'll get top 3 tomorrow, and then I'll get you another one.
I haven't had this no before.
I love
So
how we're
another
more interested.
second by 1 point.
We're more interested in the cream of rice. We're like, what flavour did you get? So basically, no one's bought any cream of rice to the B&B. So we're just like, right, you need to grab some cream of rice. Sweet. Well done, mate.
Thanks.
Smashed it. The curse of the second place strats again.
By 1 point.
The curse of the
But
again.
last week at the PCA Island, they're like, right, second place by 1 point, and exactly the same thing happened today. So it'd be interesting if they say if the 3 of us get top 3 tomorrow, and they're
will be
like
interesting.
separated by 0.5 points. These 3.
Do you want the teeth?
No.
Okay.
No. I thought he was going to look in the camera like it's a mirror. Yeah.
Big old raspberry hanging out, you know what I mean? I've had that before. I've done a whole like filming. I've had like something on my face. You know what I mean?
No, you're good, mate.
Oh, we started. Oh,
We started, but I know he's going to fall through.
All right, fuck him. So day 1 boxed off of the regional. You can go under. Go on. Now go on, mate. Go on. Day one boxed off for the regional. The curse of the second place. You sit there and think about what you know. Mate, you're fucking up the vlog. You go out. Yeah, day 1 boxed off. It is the curse of the second place for Izzie, young Izzie, at the moment. Which you know, we are very, very happy with what we've delivered. In terms of Izzie's season, the last time she competed to today, to Ireland, massive jumps forward in shape, muscularity, condition. Like, she's very, very good. We've been up against good girls that we've competed and just narrowly missed out on. She missed out by 1 point in the Ireland regional, and she missed out on 1 point today by the junior girl who won, who was really good. And the girl who won, she's been like winning overalls and sweeping up this season thus far. So she's got good shape, small waist, and yeah, she was good today. So 0 complaints with the decision, but it's the second place, and it's a couple of second places now. So we just want to get that win for Izzie, which will come this season. She'll get a win this season. For Dave, second place, one of the main things for Dave today was that we actually came up against a guy that he competed against 2 years ago in his last competitive season. And the same dude beat him to the W when we competed against him last time. So we knew he was competing. Dave was like, the same geezer's there today. So he was a little bit worried and whatnot. But the chasm between the two had very much been decreased. And what I mean by that is, like, Dave wasn't far off this dude. Like, he was bigger and he still carried a lot more muscle, but Dave was about 20 pounds of muscle heavier in this show relative to 2 seasons ago. And that's just the off season that this guy's had. It's been one of the best off seasons I've ever overseen. The guy's 40 plus, so absolutely fantastic. You know, he was crazy dry, crazy conditioned. The guy was just bigger, legs, top line, he just carried more tissue. So again, no complaints, but we just got beaten by a better bodybuilder. So 2 second places today. That obviously gives both of the guys qualification for tomorrow. Izzie already had qualification, but we just wanted to get her on stage today. You know, more stage time, more confidence. She definitely improved on things from last week. In Ireland, our main feedback was to improve on her posing. She done that. She looked much better. Her midsection control was better. More twist through her clavicle line, showing more of the silhouette through the front pose. So yeah, we're really happy. Obviously, we're just going to chill out tonight. I've had a look over her. You know, just keeping the same level of fullness. We're going to push a little bit more dryness tomorrow. You know, relative to what we saw today. And then Dave's had a big off-plan meal, big cheat meal. Tom's going to eat as much as he can. We're going to push some nasty fullness through Dave. He's so peeled, like we can just get away with just pushing some additional food through. So that's it. We're going to switch off, chill out, unwind. We're excited to go again tomorrow. It's going to be a busy show. Everyone's obviously going for the universe, so it's going to be a high standard. But both of the guys are looking very good. So yeah, we're going to look forward to tomorrow, and we'll see you on the other side. So, Sunday morning, we're at Ultraflex Hull. I say we're, me and Steve. Me and Charlie were going to get a leg session in, but he's not feeling too sharp. He was just starting to come down with a little bit of a scratchy throat yesterday. We dosed him up on Lemsip. Is it Lemsip or Lensip? It's Lem with an M.
Yeah.
It's not really relevant for the video, but we dosed him up on Lemsip, but it's not done the job. So I'm going to get a quick leg session in here, and then we're going to shoot down to the venue for Dave, who's on first. We had a look over Izzie this morning. She's looking very dry. We've been holding her back a little bit in terms of her dryness in detail, but we're just going to play to her strengths, which is just like her crazy conditioning. So we're actually really pushing the dryness. She's woken up at a prep low after like a moderate day of eating yesterday, so we're just going to keep drying her into the show instead of pulling back like we have been doing. Like we've literally been holding back from actually pushing her as dry as we know we can get her, just to try and fit the class criteria. But we know it's going to be obviously you know, a busier lineup today. Obviously it's going to be full of girls who have already qualified, so we're just going to play to her strength, just play something a little bit different. It's the third show now. It's the advantage of doing multiple shows. You get to tweak things and adjust things as needed in terms of the peaking process. Obviously she's not going to have any less body fat on her, but it's just that subcutaneous water that we've been almost holding back on. So yeah, she's happy about it because she just wants to bring the most savage look as possible. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully that'll carry her through to a good result today. And then Dave last night had his off-plan meal, burger and chips, big old dessert. He is like 6 pounds up, but still just as dry. So he's in a very, very good spot. We're just going to pull him down a little bit today. We've played a very, very small amount of diuretic, and we're just going to look to kind of just bring the fluid off him across the first few hours. We had him checking in at like 5:30 a.m. And he's going to be on stage about midday. So yeah, both the guys are looking very, very good. Going to get a quick session in here now, and then we're going to head on to the venue. Right, so back at the venue, day 2 in Hull. Just had a good little lower body session. Just had a little bit of a rush with Dave because I was going to pump him up in the gym, and he must have slipped out when I didn't see him, and he's gone backstage. So I was like, where is he? Trying to call him, but anyway, he's backstage, he's pumped up, he looks great. We actually we just gave him an off-plan meal last night. I told him to eat as much as he can. He's woken up 5 pounds heavier today, just as tight. So, you know, based upon yesterday, I thought we could probably get away with pushing a little bit more food. 5 pounds is a lot, but yeah, he looks good. He looks very, very good. There's 10 in his class, and obviously this is the pro qualifier, so it's going to be a very high standard. But this is the best I've ever seen him look. So yeah, let's see what happens. He's up in about 10 minutes, so we're going to go get a seat, and we'll catch up after. Do that one. Oh, you look drier. Yeah, really good. Quality. Betsy Rich, that's it. The pose is looking fluid. When you slow your posing down a little bit, it's much better.
When you think you're going slow, go even slower. On stage.
That's so good. That's the best it's worked.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. You got a smile? Obviously, as you probably saw, Dave, very, very competitive Masters lineup today. Big guys. There was 10 in his class. When an issue started coming on, it was just like unit after unit after unit. So, yeah, we thought like maybe they might have gone for the condition because, you know, Dave was very sharp. Again, one of the sharpest up there, but he just wasn't. Some of the guys who placed in the top 6, like they were just different gravy. You know, just carried a lot more muscle. The thing with Dave is, prior to onboarding with myself a few years ago, he actually had a stretch of about 10 years or so where he just stepped away from bodybuilding, training in general. So the time we've had together so far, like the last 2.5 years, we've been working at like bringing his physique back. I think in that time we've put on probably about 30 pounds of muscle. So it's night and day, the transformation. But in terms of being competitive with these big guys, like in the universe, the guys going for their pro cards, still a little bit off, but that's okay. We know we can get in true condition now with these first 2 shows. This is definitely the best we've ever seen him in terms of condition, fullness. We played the off-plan mill card last night. It worked. He looked significantly. He was 5 pounds up on yesterday and just as tight, just as conditioned. So we're going to go with that. We're going to run with it. We've got a few more shows this season for Dave. We've got NFM. We're doing PCA East Anglia as well. It's close to home to him, and it's one that he's wanted to do for like a while. So we're going to go and do that. See if we can get the W for that. The geezer who placed above him in the show yesterday, who also placed above him 2 years ago, got his pro card today. So he's not in contention anymore, which is fantastic. So every cloud and all that. But he's happy. We go again. He's straight back into a peak week for next Sunday at NFM. And that's it. Happy days. We're going to. We just had a look over Izzie. She looks fantastic. We pushed her a little bit harder towards drying out in the sense of how I've peaked her across these last 24 hours. We're just playing to her strengths, which is condition. So we pushed her nice and dry. She's been eating fuck all today, but that's good. Okay, she's where she needs to be. Her waist is tight, so we're going to go have some fun. We're just going to go into the arena now, see how we're moving. Probably give her one more small meal. We're guessing she's going to be on in around about 90 minutes, 2 hours. So yeah, we're going to get in there and speak soon.
In third place, athlete number 140, Izzie.
Thank you.
Are you happy with that, yeah?
Yeah,
it's cool.
No, why I'm
That's fucking
buzzing.
brilliant. It's amazing.
When they moved me, I was trying to figure out if they'd moved me to third or fourth, because it was either me or her.
Yeah.
And I was like,
No, mate, it would have been a joke if they didn't put you third there. Yeah. You was that much better. Well done, mate. Smashed
thanks,
it.
yeah, I'm very, very happy.
There we have it. Productive for Iz. Happy with the top 3 for Izzie. Obviously her first PCA universe, so absolutely fantastic. It's a good class as well. Really, really good class. Top 2, the top 3 in total were really good. There's actually a couple of the girls she competed against in Ireland a week ago who were in the same class. So there was like similar to last time round. We just brought her in a little bit dry, a little bit more play to her strengths, and obviously paid off today. So no complaints in the top 2. They were both very, very good. We've got a lot of data from the last 2 weekends. We're very happy. She's happy. She's currently getting stuck into, what are you eating there? That's a protein bar. It's
really nice.
There's protein in it. If there's protein in it, it's fine. We're going to go for some Turkish food now. Steve's going to get off because he's got a 17-hour drive home. It's been a good weekend, guys. It's been fun. Just to wrap up, we had both Izzie and Dave second place yesterday in the regional. Dave unfortunately missing out on a placing today. Very big masters class. Izzie taking third place, top 3 in a very, very competitive juniors class. She's absolutely buzzing. We're buzzing. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you for many more to come in the season. Cheers, guys.